Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video, a new objectives guide. I do want to apologize, this is roughly 30-40 minutes late. I did oversleep, I slept through my alarm, so apologies. But we have got a Luis Openda objective, Ligue Team of the Season FUT Champions. Now, this is pretty straightforward, we'll still run over it, and I will let you guys know my thoughts on it, and the quote-unquote best way to complete this, if you will, and the best way to get these Ligue 1 players to actually be able to compete. Now, this is a game mode based in FUT Champs Finals only, okay? So you have to play all of these in FUT Champs Finals, not playoffs, it has to be finals. After you qualify, it has to be in that round. Now, first of all, we've got play 5 matches in FUT Champs Finals using a full squad of Ligue 1 players. Now, a full squad does mean that that's a starting 11 and the bench included as well. So that's got to be the starting 18, if you will. The starting 11, the 8 substitutes, all have to be Ligue 1. Play 10 matches, gives yourself an Mbemba 90 rated card who looks pretty good. Win 5 matches, gives you an 84 plus player pick. 8 matches gives you a... Oh, I don't know what this gives you. It doesn't clarify what this gives you. A player pick special item. So you guys will have to let me know if you do manage to get this, what this actual player pick is. If it's it could be a TOTS pick, but it could be something a lot worse. So that's a bit of a lucky dip. 11 wins gives you a 93 Papin, which I feel like EA can be just so disconnected with the community sometimes. I love this objective. In fact, I wouldn't say I love this objective, and I'll explain why shortly, but I like the concept of this objective, but I don't like the concept of them giving us a 93 Papin when it's almost June. I'm not a fan of that. 13 matches as well gives you a player pick special item. I'm not sure which that is, and I really do hope it's like a team of the season red pick. So if you can get 13 wins with a full squad of Ligue 1, not only do you get your FUT Champs rewards, but you'll also get like 2 FUT Champs red picks from here, Openda, Mbemba, a Papin, etc, right? But who knows what those player picks are. As I said, fingers crossed, maybe the TOTS picks or Ligue 1 red pick, something along those lines. And then obviously for completing it all, you get Luis Openda. Sadly not 3-star weak foot. He does have 4-star skills though. Incredible dribbling, obviously 99 pace, great shooting, amazing physical, good heading. He looks pretty good. He does look pretty good. Now, when it comes to this, right, you just need to make a full squad of Ligue 1 players. There's no really other way around it. So when it comes to the quote-unquote squad builder, all you'll simply do is, instead of looking at your main team and kind of Ligue 1ifying it, if you will, you'll simply just go ahead, create a new squad, and just choose a formation that you are comfortable with. I'm going to stick with the 4-4-2. You'll first obviously check your club for your best possible Ligue 1 players, and I'm pretty lucky that I've already got some pretty solid Ligue 1 players here. Now, Mbappe, I will position modify to a striker. Neymar, he could play left mid. Nuno Tavares can go left back, and we can have a Kolasinac and a Sergio Ramos centre back pairing. I do want Balogun as the right striker. I don't really want to use too much of these other players because I just feel like they're not really good enough. So I feel like this is a good solid base point to start from. Now, what I would recommend doing is FUT Champs goes until Tuesday, or yeah, Tuesday if you're in the UK, Wednesday if you're ANZ, right? So you've got plenty of time. So if you are going to complete this objective, I wouldn't dive into it right away. What I would do is I'd wait, open some packs during Ligue and TOTS if you do have some of them saved, that is, and then you can start maybe going ham after you've built up a very good Ligue 1 squad. If you go into it with a half good Ligue 1 squad, then if I just filled in the rest of this team with average gold Ligue 1 players, I'd probably struggle for 11 wins, right? But if I waited out until I can maybe collect some of the better Ligue 1 team of the seasons, or even if it's just a lower tier team of the seasons, and you can use them, then you can go ahead and then obviously you'll be set for... it obviously depends on your skill level, but you'll be set for a higher rank. Now, usually there is a lot of lower tier team of the seasons, if you will, that are always going to be pretty cheap. I mean, you've got Todibo here who is 50,000 coins, so you could go ahead and pick up a team of the season Todibo for 50k. This Kabbalah card is 43,000 coins. He could play as a left mid as well. Sissoko's 100k, so depending on your budget, he may be pushing it. Fafana's 140k, once again, depending on your budget, could be pushing it. Furab, 200k, the exact same thing. If you've got 1 million coins, then sure you can go on a spending spree and then just resell them again after. albeit you will lose some coins. I feel like the return of the stuff you get is pretty nice. Now, to add on to that, there is no requirement on loan players, so you can use as many loan players as you wish. Now, that's why I said I do recommend waiting as well, because we do often get some loan players here. Yeah, so in this Ligue TOTS starter pack, which will cost you 15k or 100 FIFA points, you get one guarantee to be free, plus 2 Ligue team of the season or Ligue team of the season moment player picks between 2 players, only for 7 games. And obviously if you're using them in FUT Champs, it will use up the loan. But there is 7 games where you can get away with using a couple team of the season cards. We've got a Ligue TOTS Essentials here, which gives you 4 Ligue or Ligue TOTS Moments player picks between 2 players. Once again, only for 7 games. But once again, for 600 FIFA points, you get 6 loan picks, I believe, of Ligue TOTS players. I know they're only for 7 games, but they could still help you out, and you still can use them. And this part right here is crucial as well. Remember to make the bench Ligue. It has to be a full squad. You don't want to make a full Ligue team, go into a FUT Champs game, sweat your ass off, and realize it's not counted because you do not have a full Ligue bench. So make sure you've got a full Ligue bench, alright? And then you just want to chip away at your team. As I said, wait until you have got good enough players to do this, to give it your best chance. Don't dive straight into Weekend League. And to leave you guys, I've got one more tip, and that is going to be the custom tactics. Now, we all know what custom tactics are, whether you use them, what custom tactics you use, I'm not sure. That is all personal preference. But if you just want to set up some simple attacking, so maybe press after possession loss, you can turn the depth up. Width is just, once again, it's all personal preference. Set up your player instructions. I'm not going to go through all of this now because I'll say for the third time, it is personal preference. But there are plenty of videos on YouTube discussing the best custom tactics and instructions. It depends what formation you're using as well. If you're using a 4-2-3-1, then your instructions will be different to 4-4-2. So after you've chosen a formation you're comfortable with, maybe search up some fitting custom tactics online, use those custom tactics, and it will just give you that little boost in game. Let me know if you guys have any further questions down below, and let me know, will you be completing this objective? It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.